Hey everybody, welcome back to Dragonheart Crafts. I know it's been a while since I've posted any videos. I do have a couple of videos from last year that I still have to edit and post. So I'll try and get those up as soon as I can if I haven't gotten them up already. Also, happy very belated New Year to everyone on my subscriber list and anyone who wants to become a subscriber to my channel. Please do. I want to show you guys just like a quick little thing of what I've been doing, what I've been making lately. And I would also like to know what you guys would like to see more of me doing. More bead projects, more organizing. I know I haven't showed you anything new about the craft room, but I haven't really had a chance to really focus on it. I've been focused on trying to make new projects and stuff because I'm planning on in the future trying to set up like an Etsy shop or selling stuff on Facebook through my Facebook page and trying to make a little extra money here and there while I look for another job. So for those of you who don't know, I quit my job at the local grocery store last year sometime before Christmas. Excuse me. And I've been working at the local craft store, kind of part-time-ish, with the gal who owns it. And she's been a really big help for me, and she's a great person to work with. And if you live in the area where she has her store, which is here in Wyoming, and she, you know, it may be a small little store, but she has done very well with making it her own. She tries to keep something new in it all the time. Anytime she places an order for more inventory, she does her best to keep something new in there. And she's got lots of cool stuff. She's got stuff for fiber artists, you know, who do knitting, crocheting, or embroidery, you know, stuff like that. She's got wreath making stuff. She's got a small supply of like bead making supplies. She's got like a little bit of clay stuff for anyone who does like polymer clay. Um, she's got a lot for paints for any painters out there. She's got, you know, some kids crafty stuff that, you know, kids of any age can use. And you know, for being a small little store, she does have a good, you know, amount of supplies to choose from. And she can even custom order something if you need it and she doesn't have it. She can always look and see what she can get. But anyway, let me show you kind of what I've been working on. Some of these I've showed in an update video from last year. Some of this might be new to you, some of these might not. Some of the ones that I had shown, I had given away as Christmas gifts, or ones that I don't have and didn't get, and I haven't posted pictures of yet, but my grandmother had purchased a few items from me very recently. So, but I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I've made from my little project box here. So some of these, like I said, were from a prior video, and others were from other times. So try and get some of these laid out for easy access. And some of these I won't be selling because they are copyrighted, and I don't have the rights to sell them as they are, except for like maybe a couple here, but I can't really sell them, so they'll be part of maybe future giveaways, or I'll gift them to somebody here that I know. But here is one of my little Game Boy Colors. This is in the square beads, the small ones, and it's like an amethyst in clear with black. Sorry for the glare, guys. So that was one that I had made, and I turned it into a keychain, but I can also take the keyring off and turn it into a stitch marker. Here's one in a light blue, also into a keychain. This is one I'm sure I've shown in a previous video, but this is for all you Mario lovers and players out there. This is the giant mushroom. I'm not sure from which version of Mario it's from, but it's the one where you make Mario really, really big in the game, really huge. And this one I turned into a stitch marker, but I could also turn it into a keyring. So most everything I made can either become a stitch marker or a keyring. And then this is the fire flower, my version of the fire flower, also in the cube beads. The last one was just out of regular seed beads. And this was turned into a key ring. Now this one doesn't have a piece on it yet, but I'm thinking about turning it into a stitch marker, but this is one of the piranha flowers. Not in the true colors of the piranha flower, but it's still the piranha plant from Mario. And then for anyone that watches anime, I don't know if they've made a manga of this. I don't think they have because I haven't seen one. But everyone should know who this critter is and and from which anime he's from. For those who don't know, this is Calcifer, the powerful fire demon, as he claims in the Howl's Moving Castle movie. So, and I'll pull him out so you can see because he's kind of long. I had to bend the top of him just so he'd fit in the bag. But this is what he looks like at his full length. He was one of my more complicated ones, but I tried my best to get him to work, and I think I'll turn him into a keyring, or a patch that can become a keyring, because I do have my little clear bit up here, so I can put a jump ring in there. So, but there's Calcifer. Put him back in the bag carefully, so not to break him. Try and keep the air out just so I can easily lay him. Also from Mario, and this is in kind of the true colors of it, but this is one of the Yoshi eggs from the Mario series. I don't know which Mario series. I know they do have a couple of Yoshi games. Here's one of the variations. Also, I can turn it into a keychain or a stitch marker. This will probably most likely be a stitch marker just because of the size. This is one I have to remake because I broke a bead in it. I'm going to show you the better side, but I have this little wolf one. I haven't put anything on top yet because I do have to remake it because of the broken bead. And I'll show you the back side too. It's the same either way, but you can see right there is where I broke the bead. So I need to cut him in half, redo that, and then then put him back together again. That's one of the great things about Square Stitch, is that I can cut him down to the row just before, or to the row where the broken bead is, and then just restitch that whole entire section and then stitch him back on the rest of the way. But I think I'll turn him into a probably into a patch, or something like that. This I did turn into a patch. I just want to put like a cloth backing on the back of it, but I also know from my friend that this is from Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I'll pull this out of the bag just because of the glare is so bad for this one. So, but here is the, the fire, the fire emblem from the Fire Nation from Avatar: Last Airbender. And I did it in blue instead of black like the pattern I used shows, and I just sewed it to a piece of red leather, and then this is what the back looks like. So that's how I kind of stitched it on. So, but I want to put like a piece of cotton material or something a little thicker, maybe an iron-on kind of a thing, and try and hide the knots a little better on this one. So, but this is like my first patch, and then I just gotta try and maneuver it a little bit. I should probably sew that one in down, but hold on. So, but there's that, and then these ones I'm probably gonna take apart. These next ones, they're all in one bag. These next ones I'm probably gonna take apart and redo, but I have a little pumpkin in there. And then behind that is one of my hearts. And then on this side is a 4-leaf clover, kind of. Just without the stem. And then, so those are some of the practice ones I've been working on, some of the ones I've been making. And I will post on my Facebook page the ones that I have either given away or I have sold because they won't show up very well on my phone. I will try to now, so let me bring them up really quick. Oh, also one that I have finished, this is one I just did the other night, is this. Pattern I use, the eye is blue and black with the white iris, but I decided to do one that's white and red, so it's kind of like an albino eye, kind of. So I did something like that. And then my friend, he said that if I did like another smaller one towards the bottom and did like partially layered it, you know, layered a little bit, it'd be like a good set of like moth wings. And I'm gonna try that, but I need to figure out exactly how I'm gonna manage to do that. So, but this was the last one I just recently made, and I'm gonna put a matching one to it. This is another one I've made, but I need to also kind of fix it and redo it because I broke a bead in it as well. This is one of my wings that I had made, and you can see where the bead broke. Here, right there. Now, what the clear beads are in here for on some of these projects is these are the spaces where it's supposed to be just like one bead, but with how that pumpkin was, there's no real way to add just one bead without laying like on its end in a way. So, but this was one wing. I need to redo it and then make its mate so I have a pair. So you consider this like a bat wing or a dragon wing, you know, something like that. So those are the most recent ones. And some of the ones that I had made and sold, these are the ones my grandmother had bought from me. But here's another one of those fire flowers, kind of again in like an albino like style. I would face it more forward, but I'm afraid the glare on it would make it hard to see. And then this was another pair of wings that I had made. And then like a yin and yang type of wing I had made. And then another one of the fire flowers, but this one's a lot darker. I used like a dark amethyst purple with a gunmetal center and then clear pupils. Let's see if I can't kind of show you a little closer up picture. I will get better pictures of these posted on Facebook so you guys can see them a little easier. So, but those were the 4 that my grandmother had bought. And then, Calcifer, saw that one. And, okay, here's a few more. These are older ones that I think I showed you guys before, but, get a little bigger. So again, there's that fire flower, the blue Game Boy Color, and then the black one, which I gave away for a Stitch Marker Christmas present. My friend got this mushroom that I had made, and the ice flower that I had made, and then there's the purple one there as well. Purple Game Boy. This one actually, believe it or not, is one row longer than the other 2 on either side of it. I was paying attention to a movie and lost count on the screen and made it one row bigger than I wanted. But it worked out okay, I guess. And then these were stitch markers that I had made for my friend that I gifted her for Christmas. So I got a little Santa Claus, a rubber duck, the mini mushroom from Mario, the one where it makes him really, really small, and then one of the Boo Ghosts from the Mario series as well. So, but I also gave those away for Christmas as stitch markers. The duck one I had seen the pattern for by the Corner of Craft. Her name is Hannah. She's from the UK. And I followed along with her on that pattern, and I don't think mine turned out nearly as good as hers, but she uses like the Miyuki Delica beads. I don't have any of those. I just use like your basic, you know, buy off the shelf seed beads. I don't really see any places that have the Miyuki Delicas. They just have like the generic seed beads. So, but those are what I've been working on. And then I've also made, I'll show you in this one because I don't have it next to me, but I had also made like a cube bead ring here. And then this is just an overview of all the items that I had made at the time this was taken. So there's all those. And then another one of my most recent ones, which I haven't photographed as of yet. And that's all of those. Was this ring right here. I was actually trying to make it like an actual functioning dice. Unfortunately, the way I had planned on making it wasn't going to work out, so I have to redo it by making each individual squares, which is going to be a pain in the butt. But I decided to just kind of like keep it this and somewhat unfinished, but it goes around from 1, 4, 2, and 6. Now the pattern I was using, it's in black and white or black and cream, but I was using like red, blue, and a gunmetal. So it's like a I want to say this red is like a garnet red. It's one of my darker colors that I have, and then like a sapphire blue. I'll show you more towards this side. So sapphire blue, and then of course that gunmetal silver in there. So, and when I first made this, it didn't fit my finger, but it wouldn't fit my pinky. It'd go like about there and it would stop. So what I did to stretch it out was I have these Blistex brand lip balm tubes, and I decided to just see if it would do any good or just be like a decoration on my tube, and I was forcing it over the top of the lip salve tube, and it stretched it out over like the course of a couple of days. And then as soon as I took it off to show somebody what it was, I slipped it over my finger. I'm like, oh hey, now it fits. So now I have a new pinky ring, since I'm gonna have to unfortunately relinquish the use of these two and this one because my fingers are getting thinner somehow, so they're not fitting on me as well as they used to. So, but anyway, right now we're in the living room of the little trailer house that I've been in for the last 6 months. And I've kind of created my own little crafty beading corner here. So I'm going to kind of turn my table just slightly. So I'm just going to kind of give you guys a quick little overview as to what, kind of situation I'm in right now. Give me a second to turn my camera around if it will let me. So 1 minute, guys. Okay guys, so this is kind of my little table I've got working right now. This was in my craft office that's down the hall. As you can see, I've got my my little bead tray that my dad had made for me. So there's 24 colors in this tray. So there's 3 levels of 8, and 3 times 8, if I recall, is 24. And then I have my little carrying tube here that's got some more beads in it and some really large jump rings, but I got like some red, some yellow, clear. The jump rings in like a really dark emerald green seed bead, and then in one of the other ones it's like another really deep garnet red or a ruby red that I've been using. And I'm gonna turn on my light, make things a little brighter. So, and my patterns that I have leaning on a tablet stand, and I've got a piece of cardboard behind it to keep them standing up. And then of course my tripod. Please forgive the mess in the back. I still have to go through a few things, but I can also put my iPad here on the corner of the table and put something on YouTube or on Netflix or something. I could also like watch something on the big TV when I want. And then here on the side I have my basket that's got like my extra supplies, so I'll pull that off real quick. And I just used command hooks on the side of my table to hold on to that. So, but in here I've got like an extra charge cord, some of my extra threads, some baggies with some extra beads in it, my red and my orange, and then my glasses. I can also put like my scissors and my pliers in this basket and have it within reach, so I can set that back up there. And then over here, kind of in like my little miscellaneous mosh posh pile, I've got one of my bead boards and a couple of little books. This is a Tatting Lace book, and then the one underneath of it's my newest Fire Mountain Gems catalog. And then my headphones, so when my friend is sitting here playing games on his Xbox just down the couch from me. I can plug my headphones into my iPad and continue watching my YouTube videos or Netflix or whatever. My fancy set of tweezers, my mouse for my laptop, which is not over here at the moment. It is currently hiding. And then, of course, my little project basket that I keep close by. And then underneath of the coffee table, at coffee table, my grandpa, my late grandpa on my dad's side, had made out of an old bowling alley lane wood, and it's got the family brand on the legs on either side. So, but I have like extra supplies under there, that basket on the ends for like my yarn projects when I do yarn stuff, you know, and stuff like that. But that's kind of what my setup is here in the living room. I will go down here in a minute and show you guys what the craft room is looking like right now. Still got some stuff to work on, but we'll just kind of see how things go. So, but, you know, this is kind of what my setup is at this precise moment. So I can come in here, spend some time with my friend while he's, you know, hanging out and everything. So, let's go see what the craft room looks like, guys. Okay, guys, so here's the entryway to the craft room. It's a bit of a mess still, but it'll look more organized as I can get into it, but not much has really changed. I was able to utilize this bookcase here for most of my beads. So this is basically where all my seed beads go. They're going to be on the top shelf, and then on the bottom shelf I have like my gemstone rounds and down there in the different sizes, and then like my pony beads, the plastic big beads that people use for like really large tapestries and stuff down there, as well as like some other miscellaneous beads and stuff. I've also got like my Cricut markers over there, but I'm going to try and find a different place for those. And of course my desk is a mess. I was looking for bead colors one day and I just never got those put back in the bookcase. But I'm also trying to find a way to utilize this little cart that I have too, that I got from, I want to say it was Tuesday morning, but I'm not sure. I can't remember where I got it off the top of my head. And then I've got these cases, which haven't really changed much. I'm still rigmaroling through the closet. In here, I've gotten some stuff in the drawers still. I need to try and pull some stuff out of that little cubby closet and get some other stuff organized in there. This is the bookcase that has changed, though. I was given a challenge and I didn't fulfill it, but I was supposed to, you know, read my manga collection that I have, and I never did. So my friend said, if you want to utilize this shelf, I challenge you to read, you know, at least one series of manga, and if you haven't read it in a month, you need to pull them off. So he gave me 2 months instead of a month, and I didn't read them. I pulled one set out for me to read, and then I can just take what I have and rotate my series. So, but this is the rest of my beads that I have, and sorry for the shakiness, I'm holding this with my tripod, my mini one. So, but over here, I've got like some pendants and gears and my cabochons on this side, and then over here, there's more like charms, focal points, more findings here. Down below is again more pendants, focals, jump rings for chainmail, and then just regular jump rings for regular stuff. That box in the middle is just like electronic stuff, speakers, my string lights and stuff like that. This section here has focal points, miscellaneous beads, and all of my cube beads. Those four bottom containers there are all my cube beads that I own. There are some sizes that I'm waiting for Amazon to get back in stock, so I can resupply on those because I'm almost out, and I use those for the larger fire flower, ice flower, the Game Boy colors, and the one mushroom, and I want to get some more of that particular size. I could do bigger with my bigger ones, but I don't think I have the proper colors for those. So we're going to see what happens with that. But other than that, nothing else has really changed. In here in the closet, I had a lot of those canvas baskets here in the corner. I took those out, and now they're in storage. So I kind of rearranged this closet a little bit. I'm still in the works. From my storage unit, I grabbed some more of my little $1 baskets that I'd had. And we've been actually using a lot of my extras to organize the rest of the house, like the kitchen and the hallway closet, to just put a bunch of stuff in and supply it. But other than that, nothing else has really changed in here. I'm still trying to get stuff together and organized. Oh, and if I forgot to mention, which I'm sure I did, I got this bead loom for Christmas from my friend's parents. I spent Christmas with him and his family this year, and I got more than what I was expecting, I'll give you that for sure, but I definitely was not expecting a loom like this, for sure. This goes out to almost 3.5 feet long, and it's 3 inches wide, and I'm actually going to see if my dad will add at least one more hole for the center bracket in here somewhere, but I can expand this, so there's the area I can, put it, I can adjust it and put it where I want it. But the fact that I can, extend it to make like belt size projects is amazing. And sorry for spinning around so much, guys. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. Again, nothing else has really changed, just still trying to get stuff organized and taken care of. I'm very highly thinking about getting rid of this little container and getting another one of those like hardware bins for all my office supply stuff. I may just like empty out this bin and put this plastic container in storage because I do want to keep it. I just don't have a way of using it because my desk is so small. If I had a way of putting like a small island table here in the middle of the room, I would, but I have no access to that. I did add a little stool in here that I have borrowed from my grandmother, but now she has decided to give it to me, even though I would like to return it to her, just in case she gets, more company and stuff over at her place. But it's a nice little fold-up stool. I can hide it in the little cubby closet off into the left-hand corner, or put it, like between my bookshelf and table, because it's just short enough, it'll probably fit in there. Or if I could, I'd probably get one of my larger command hooks and tack it somewhere so I can hang it and keep it off the floor. I'm still trying to figure out where I'm going to put my big electronics box and my marker box that I have down there. I have my my shredder down in there. Sorry if it's hard to see, and sorry it's so dark down there. But also, my friend and I recently went to the local thrift store that's here in Big Piney. A lot of you will know where that is and what it's called. But I got some more of those little bobbins that I've been trying to find and trying to get money saved up to buy some more. But they had a package of 5 of those along with some other stuff, and then I got some little threads down there on the bottom that I'm going to use for like stitching project patches onto like cloth or something. So there's where that is. I'd also gotten a few more sets of knitting needles, which I have put in this bag here. I just haven't sorted them out yet. Other than that, nothing else is really going on. Just kind of trying to keep stuff together and looking for another job. And so that's what's going on with there. So, but what I really want to know, guys, and let me turn my camera around here in a second. Okay, so we're still in the craft room, but I just flipped my camera around. So, but anyway, what I want to know from you guys, and I'm going to set this down here and step away a minute so you guys can see me a little better. So what I want to know from you guys is, what would you like to see more of me doing? You want to see me do more organization videos? Do you want to watch me make certain projects? So you can learn square stitching with the decreasing and the increasing. I know I haven't taught you guys the increasing one yet, so I should do that. But what do you guys want to see more of? Give me an idea as to what you want to see more of me doing. Because eventually, like I said, I will try and get some enough pieces made to put on like an Etsy shop or sell through Facebook and something, kind of like that. For now, I kind of want to try and sell locally in my area and see what I can get there. I will ship out of state, but I need to do some calculations and get some information and stuff first before I do anything like that for shipping out of state. And just kind of go out from there, because I do need to, get some other form of income in while I'm looking for another job, or a more full-time job. I have been looking, but at the time that this is being recorded, no one's really hiring right now, and when we left at a bad time. So we're just trying to get stuff figured out and get a plan going, so we're gonna have to see what happens with that. But I have somebody that I am gonna be teaching square stitch, but I'm not gonna record those videos because the person I am teaching is a minor, and I don't want him to be on camera for, you know, reasons. But just let me know what you guys think, and you know, I'll try and keep you guys in progression of what I'm doing to get the craft room set up to where I can work more in here and less out there, especially when I do recording and stuff. So just let me know what you guys want to see more of, you know, from me, from my channel. I gladly take suggestions, and I'll do what I can to, you know, get better at my recording, get better at my editing, and get better at my posting on my YouTube channel. So please like and share and subscribe to this channel. When you subscribe, hit the little bell that pops up as soon as you are subscribed to my channel. And you know, I'll put down my email, my Facebook, and I've signed up for it, but I don't know if I'll use it. Maybe try Instagram. I don't know for sure. But just let me know what you guys want to see. Okay, leave comments down below with your, you know, your questions, your comments, and your ideas, and we'll see what can happen. Okay, have a good rest of your week and weekend. Again, happy belated Christmas, happy Merry New Year, or backwards, sorry. Hope you guys enjoyed your holiday weekend. I don't recall which holiday's coming up other than Valentine's Day. I might try and do some stuff for Valentine's. We'll see what happens. But anyway, you guys take it easy. Bye.